You now know what generalization is and why it matters. Let's talk about what you actually do in your sessions to make it happen. These are concrete, actionable strategies. Generalization doesn't just happen by accident. It requires a deliberate shift in how we present materials and interact with our clients. We have 4 primary strategies to cover today that will transform your teaching from tabletop learning to real-world mastery. Strategy 1: vary the materials. If you always use the same set of picture cards when teaching colors, for instance, the same red truck and blue ball, the client may learn to respond only to those specific cards, not the actual concept of color. To prevent this, we introduce different materials across sessions, different shades, different objects, and even different textures that represent the target concept. Strategy 2: vary the people. A skill isn't truly generalized if it only happens with one person. Train the skill with multiple therapists. Involve the family early. Involve school staff. The more people that are part of the teaching process, the more likely the skill will occur naturally with unfamiliar people later in the client's life. Strategy 3: vary the setting. We must bring skills into the natural environment. A communication skill practiced only at the therapy table is only being tested in one very narrow context. Practice that same skill in the kitchen, the classroom, or out on the playground. Moving locations helps the client understand that the skill is useful everywhere, not just in one chair. Strategy 4: use natural reinforcers whenever possible. Getting the actual item you asked for is a far more natural reinforcer than a plastic token. The more the reinforcement resembles what would happen in real life, the more the skill will persist once structured ABA sessions end. We want the world to maintain the behavior, not just our rewards. Generalization planning involves more than just what you do in your individual sessions. It involves deep coordination with families, teachers, and other providers. Bring your supervisor into this conversation regularly. It's a team effort, and the client's real-world functioning depends entirely on this collaboration. We've covered the 4 pillars of programming for generalization: materials, people, settings, and reinforcers. By varying these elements, you ensure the client is learning for life. Keep these strategies at the forefront of every session you run. Lesson 10 is now complete. Head to your assignment, and I'll see you in Lesson 11, where we'll dive into the 4 functions of behavior. Congratulations, great work today.